Hello, welcome. I need to get a little information from you. How many of you are there? Well, just the one. That's fine. Is this your first time riding? Oh, I'm sorry I didn't recognize you right away. My apologies. I need you to type in your name. Good, thank you. If you feel like buzzing, use the letter B. Have a great ride. I've really enjoyed our time together. Bye now.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack is brought to you by Mega Media Conglomerated. We use 5 media to drag people's personal lives through the mud in the name of objectivity. And now, here's your host, Guy Towers.
Hello and welcome. Well, you may have chosen Geraldo over the plague, but we may still have to quarantine you. Ready? Time to meet the press. Hit that buzzer and let's see that cash. And your category is how to be a smarty pants reporter. And away we go. Okay, imagine you're a reporter and your boss tells you to write an article. It's yours if you want it. Grammatically speaking, words like a, an, and the are considered articles. And generally speaking, smart aleck moves like that are gonna get your ass fired. This one'll be, that Wall Street Journal is rough around the edges. All right, $33.91 in your pocket if you can tell me this. Say the Wall Street Journal decides to toughen up its image by calling itself the Mean Streets Journal. Do it! No, but if he had one, you think he'd call it, "You writing to me? Are you writing to me?" Well, it seems so obvious now, doesn't it? The movie Mean Streets did not involve Marlon Brando. It was actually the first movie Scorsese, De Niro, and Keitel made together. Or am I thinking of Goodfellas? Or wait, was that Casino? Or no, Taxi Driver. Oh, I don't know.
Bingo.
There was a journalist who sucked and hacking was his trade. Oh, H-A-C-K-S, 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 and hacking was his trade. Oh.
Welcome to Hacks. Don't forget, buzz in on the first letter of the correct answer to win the cash. And the bonus is yours if you can grab all 5 letters. There we go. Downs on 2020. Ted on Nightline. First name of Kramer on Seinfeld. Cosmo. Not video. Orson Welles, Citizen Blank, Raising Cane. Blank Illustrated. River's Beginning. Let It Flow. Kidnapped Patty. First, one more letter for the big bucks. Darren Stevens' Profession. Nice, Durwood. Yes. Hacks. You got the bonus. All right, get a load of you. Let's keep going. The category is going to bet with your publisher. Okay, you know that health magazine called Self? Well, check this out. Suppose Self magazine gets sold to a Buddhist publisher. What will its new... Take it! Ah, yes, the old Buddhist philosophy. When one is just guessing, one needs to integrate oneself into the greater trivia essence. Maybe you didn't see this one. As my endless studies have taught me, the concept of no self is one of the key ideas in Buddhist teachings. And it comes as no surprise that the Buddhists want in on the women's magazine market. I mean, now that they know that Brad Pitt sells. Come on. All right, and the category is... We all live in a yellow magazine. All right, now's your chance to see some daylight here, okay? So make it count. Which of these headlines is the best example of yellow journalism? Does Bert ever not wear a turtleneck? The Simpsons, a portrait of cowardice. Pac-Man turns kids into zombies, or Tweety Bird swears he saw a putty tat. Go for it!
Must have more quarters. Must have more quarters.
Yellow journalism is meant to sensationalize a topic and make people want to buy papers.
Learn more about it on the Channel 5 Action News segment, How Sensationalistic Newspaper Articles Can Kill You, tonight.
Get ready for... If he keeps moving his head like that, it'll fall off. Here's the question. If Stone Phillips were actually Lodestone Phillips, what would an admiring Dateline viewer most likely say about him? He's yours if you want it. All right, out of the pool. Okay, are we finished? Great. Lodestone is a naturally magnetic mineral. And coming up, a groundbreaking story on...
Hey, get the filing cabinet off me! Oh, and the silverware!
Hit that buzzer and let's check... Ugly! Wow. Well, this one's going to be called... The Slimy Underbelly of Society. All right, you're going to have to buzz in and type your answer on this one, because I'm trying to remember the name of this guy. What is his name? God, think! He was a correspondent for 2020, and then he was the host of a tabloid talk show. You know, he had his nose broken during the show, and he opened a gangster's vault and found nothing inside. Ugh, who is he? It's all yours. Type in your answer and hit return. Hello. 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 You stink. Here's what you should have typed in. Oh, yeah. The investigative journalist on 2020 who got big ratings for finding nothing in Al Capone's vaults, which led him to getting his own talk show where he got his nose broken, is none other than Jerry Rivers. I mean, Geraldo Rivera. Wait a minute. Tons of hype about Capone's vault, big letdown. Tons of hype about Seinfeld's last episode, big letdown. And Geraldo was on both of them. Coincidence? I don't think so. And for your viewing pleasure, it's like a TV, but it's smarter than I am. Do you enjoy owing money? You know, let's win something here, Rockefeller. Which of these is the best PC way to describe America's percentage of households with a PC? 10% are nurturing knowledge seekers, 25% find validity in scientific growth, 45% are technologically adaptable, or take it! Will someone bring me a gun, please? Should have picked this one. At the end of the century, almost half of American households will own PCs, and sadly, the rest of the computerless nation will remain geekiness challenged. Oh yeah! It's time for a Dis or Dat. The category for this Dis or Dat question is... Lies as big as the universe. All right, I'm going to read off 7 items. For each one, you need to tell me if it's a celestial body, a tabloid, or both. You cash in for each one you get right, but you lose out for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. You got 30 seconds to nail all 7. And we're up. Sun, celestial body, tabloid, or both. Galaxy. Black hole. Enquirer. Star. Mirror. Meteor. 6 right, 1 wrong. Not too shabby. Okay, my friend, there's your score. Let's see what you can do to it. How much this baby's gonna be? Occupations that sound worse than they really are. Okay, now you're going to have to think back for this one. You know, I'll bet your dad made you rake the leaves in the yard and you're still pissed about it, right? Well, if you grew up to become a muckraker, how could you get back at your dad for making you rake leaves? Expose him as a slob, expose him as a plumber. Do it! The muckrakers were writers and journalists in the early 20th century who exposed corruption in industry and business. Come here! You know, I may be a ruthless exploiter of the proletariat, but I can still whip your butt! Hey, bring the belt! Alrighty, this one's called the 11 o'clock Gnews. Okie doke. For this one, buzz in and type the answer that completes this quote. No Gnews is good Gnews with...
Make your move, type in your answer, and hit return.
Hey, don't you wish this game had a rewind button? Too bad you didn't type this. The news segment on the children's program The Great Space Coaster always contained the catchphrase, no Gnews is good Gnews with Gary Gnu.
Gary, don't pronounce the G's.
I'm working on it, damn it! There you go, nice. Okay, here's your category. The show's over. Now go away.
Here comes the questione.
If news anchor Maria Shriver were to live up to her name and shrive people on TV, how would she most likely end her broadcast? Go for it! No, but that's how I'd end my broadcast. Hey, no wonder I never got called back for that job. Hey, let's see what a correct answer looks like. To shrive is to give or receive a confession of sins. You know, at first they found that the on-screen baptisms tended to decrease the viewership, you know, until she started wearing that bikini. It looks kind of weird with that collar, though. Extra, extra, read all about this clue. Someone special's on the air. This one's news to me. Oh, well, good luck. All right, let's see your final score. El Stinko.